Good morning, guys. I wanted to pop on today to do a quick first impressions of the Nomad Cosmetics Haunted, let's see, what are we? No, Ghost Town USA palette that you guys unboxed with me about a week ago. I'm really excited to use this, and I felt like I just couldn't get into it without you. So, I haven't done any skin prep yet. This is absolutely authentic, just me getting ready for the day for work. I'm gonna fly out of here in about 20 minutes. So that is my goal, to get ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my skin prep, that Ahava that I unboxed the other day, for my moisturizer. Smells so good. Super moisturizing. It's actually starting to feel a little bit like fall now. So I am really enjoying that. The cool mornings, breaking out my cardigans, switching from iced coffee from summer to the hot PSLs, which I left downstairs. So I'll have to grab that on the way. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into this. I feel like it's time. You guys knew that it wouldn't be long before I jumped into it. So I kind of told you that this would be my palette beginning October. So yeah, now's the time. Hope you guys are doing some fun fall things. I know one of the things I'd like to do is do some of that pumpkin picking. Now, I just did the Strivectin neck, and now I'm doing the Strivectin eye. That is out of the fridge, and just this metal roller is just so lovely. Like, it's just super comfortable to kind of wake up and have that cooling sensation. I feel like it kind of like wakes me up a little bit, so that's nice. And I think that one of these days I'm going to show you guys my skincare fridge like setup. It's so cute. It's like it's a little Frigidaire, and it's adorable, and it's full of goodies. Okay, so got my skin prep on. I'm gonna go ahead and do the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I feel like this is a fun fall primer to put on. It's funny because like I've seen reviews of it that comment about the scent, saying that it smells like marshmallow, and then others saying that it doesn't really at all. You guys know I love scents, and I was hoping for that, but I don't really smell it. I don't know. It could totally be my nose and my allergies and all of that, but I was kind of disappointed because I don't really feel that at all. So first I'm going to go ahead and start with my base. I've got my Gucci Cushion Compact Foundation. I feel like these cushion, see, it's like this. These cushion compact situations, I feel like, because honestly, like, there's so little product. If you actually like look in the sponge, like there's very little. You can kind of see the size and how much product would fit in there, and the sponge is taking up most of that room. So I feel like there's not really, I love the application of cushion compacts, but I also feel like you don't get as much product in that form as you do in the bottles. And so I feel like for that reason, and I kind of store my makeup. I try to keep it like in a cool, dry place, blah, blah, blah. I feel like it can dry out pretty easily. So I really wanted to, that's probably going to be like one of my project pan scenarios, just because I don't want it to dry up before I get all my use out of it. So I love how it's like a light layer. I know later on it's going to warm up for sure. So I like that it's not super heavy and cakey and all of that. One cool thing I did is I took my, let's see, what is this? The Born This Way Multi-Use Concealer. And I went ahead and took out the stopper. And so that's where we are in usage with that. And as you can see, like just even looking at the doe foot, there's a ton of product in here. And so I highly recommend, if you have not taken part in that kind of like under consumption practice of like maximizing output in your products, I highly recommend taking those stoppers out, because there's like, I want to say like at least a couple weeks worth of product in there. So that was a nice little surprise. And you guys know that Too Faced concealer is such a huge bottle in itself, so that's pretty cool. But if there's still some in there, I want to get every little drop out of there. So I did that this weekend. That was like one of my little makeup to do projects that I wanted to finish up. And then why don't I go ahead and just do this too. I also finished up my e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. So you guys know what that means. I'm able to go ahead and pull in a new bronzer. And so I'm not going to do that today, but for today I am going to use my next project pan, which if you look at all that pan, Revolution Cream Bronzer. Love this bronzer. Super fun and easy to use. The formula is nice. It reminds me a lot of the Milani formula, as well as the Fenty. So I feel like if you were looking for a dupe for the Fenty cream bronzer, this would be like a really perfectly acceptable option. Granted, I do know that the Fenty cream bronzer, I think, was it last year? I think it was offered in the 21 Days of Beauty at half price, which would bring it down significantly to almost drugstore price. But if it's not that time of year and you haven't taken part in that, I feel like the Revolution is a good option. I've also heard really good things about their eyeshadow palettes. I've yet to try one of their eyeshadow palettes, but I've heard that those are super fun. And I'm really excited about like things happening right now in makeup. I feel like, so next I'm going to go ahead and go with my Franken blush that I created with the Tower 28 that's in there, as well as the Fenty highlighter. So I kind of created a blush lighter situation. So I'm going to go ahead and top that on. Get a little bit of color. It's a super awesome fall shade. I think it's a really good shade from transitioning from summer into fall. So we'll get that on there for a little bit of color, so I don't look so ghostly white, even though it is like Halloween spooky season time. That's not what I'm looking for. So next, let's go ahead and do brows. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the Benefit. This, I believe, is the, what is this one? Oh, okay, so this is the brow, just the root pencil. So, is that root? I got new contacts, and so I'm trying them out. This is like the second day. So, Goof Proof. It's the Goof Proof brow. And so, yeah, I'm not gonna look at you guys, that's freaky. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in really quick, and then get into the fun part. I feel like I really need my brows to be my guide when it comes to this mirror. Let me tell you, this mirror in this thing is amazing without blinding you. See how huge it is? So I'm gonna go ahead and use that to get ready. I actually have the AOA handheld mirror that I usually use in the mornings to apply makeup, but that's actually downstairs currently. So this is actually much larger and super nice. So I love that. They included that in the price of the palette. So yeah, so what I was saying is I'm really excited about, you know, this is the time of year where like a lot of the holiday collections are being like spoiled, and people are starting to talk about advent calendars, which, oh man, that's going to be an area where I may struggle with not taking part. I kind of have an idea, so now let's get into the eyeshadow palette. I got my base down, and then I found out, look, I can do that. And I can totally show you guys without blinding you, so that's awesome. I think today I'm going to go for, let's see, I'm going to go for this shade here. It is the, oh, it's super sparkly. This one right here. The undersheriff. Okay, the underworld sheriff. I can't even talk right now because it's that early. So I hope you guys can bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down as my base here. It's a nice everyday neutral kind of transition shade. Yeah, I like that with all that one swap for two eyes, just get a lot of coverage out of that. Then I'm going to go for, let's see, I'm going to go for this one right here next. I like that this is, I'm going to work with this area here today, and then maybe each day I'll do like different options of looks. Like I think I've seen things about like 3 looks, 1 palette. But this one is more of a first impressions. I've never, well, I guess I've kind of done that with like the Odin's Eye, but I haven't done this yet with, obviously, Nomad. Here I go again looking at my computer. So if my eyeball's freaking you out, look away. And then for the outer corner, I'm going to go ahead and do this one that is, let's see, Deadwood. The other one was Bandit Queen. And I'm going to grab a different brush to get and go ahead and let's see, what is this one. This is the, I think it's Grande Cosmetics. I got in a BoxyCharm when they had the drop shop that everybody could take part in. So I think I ended up, they like sometimes in their drop shop they'll like spoil the items that were in previous boxes, and you can go ahead and pick them up in the mega drop shop. But that was like, I want to say like a year ago I got this. So they're fun little brushes. But yeah, so like lately on my radar, I've been kind of playing with the idea with underconsumption as well as the whole advent calendar frenzy. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and now pick out a sparkle. I think I'm gonna do this. Whoops, this one right here. That is super light rating, Garnet Mountain. So put that sparkle here all over the lid, and then I think I'm gonna do a pop of this lighter shade in the corner, and that'll be it for eyes. So now I'm gonna pick Tombstone right here and put that in the inner corner. So I'm kind of excited that I was able to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades for today's look. That's good. Oh yeah, that's cute. Okay. Very natural, everyday work look. So let's go ahead now. That was so much fun. Okay. Let's go ahead now and do some powder. Got my Peach Perfect. Let's see. And I got a new brush for that one, a fluffy brush. So this one I think was from Holiday Collection. I think I got it at TJ Maxx from BH Cosmetics. To apply my loose powder. Sometimes I'll do it with the sponge and kind of pack it on. Today I'm kind of going a little faster just because I did this, so I think that'll be a quick and easy application. Then we'll go for some eyeliner. I'm going to use the NYX. Again, you guys know I don't like to keep too many of these open at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that on. And maybe pull in a new eyeliner soon. I was actually in thinking about the whole advent calendar. I was kind of talking to my daughter about an idea I saw from Hannah Louise Poston. If you guys watch her, she has some pretty amazing content. She also recently is like an author, so that's really cool. She had done a project with her friend where I think now I'm going to look for something for the lower lash line, which is not in here. So maybe I'll just go for this charcoal shade. I'll use that as a bottom waterline line. That one is the Arrested Decay. That's the little skeleton in there. I'll just use that underneath. That's one thing I haven't been doing a lot of, is using shadows as liners, but that'll work perfectly well on the lower lash line. Next, we're gonna go in with that Maybelline Falsies. But yeah, so her idea was to have her friend, in the premise of like being on a low buy, she had her friend pick out items from her collection. So she kind of like did a shop my stash in a way, but instead of revealing it as she filmed it, what her friend did is like create this cute little advent calendar with her own products. And so I kind of was talking to my daughter about it, like having her select some items. I know she won't film, so just let me preface by saying I know she won't film, but what I could do is have her select the products and then kind of put them away, and so I could reveal a new product from my stash each day for a 12-day advent calendar, which I think is super fun, super easy on the checkbook, and it kind of gives that mystery and that excitement for the holidays that we all know and love. And so I thought that would be a fun project, and she's like pretty on board with it. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do that this year. It'll be fun, and yeah, so I love that idea from Hannah that I saw in one of her videos. But there's also some cute little releases I've seen, like with, I think it was NYX. They have like a Home Alone theme. And let's see, what else do I need? Some powder. Okay, I'm gonna do some setting spray and lip, and we're good to go. So I'm gonna use the MAC. This I picked up at TJ Maxx. It's the cucumber. Ooh, that's refreshing. Nice. And then we'll do a lip. I think. What did I pull in here? Oh, I pulled in. I got a Fenty gloss, a NARS. I'm gonna do a lip liner. This one is the MAC. This one, is she sharpened? Yes. Okay, so let's do that one. And then I think we'll be done. So, ooh, I like how my skin looks after applying the MAC setting spray. It's hard to talk and lip liner at the same time. But I do want a bit of definition. That's going to help with the longevity as well. So let's do the Fenty. I'm going to use the Fenty Gloss Bomb. I think this I got in a holiday set, so I know it's a nice little fall shade for some shine and sparkle on the lips. And I think we're going to call it a day. So, let's see. Go ahead and take a look-see here. So, yeah. So, there we go. All done. And that was my look for the Nomad Cosmetics first impressions. I hope you enjoyed and that you're having a great week. And happy fall, y'all. Bye.